Hey, everybody. Oh, hi. I think my talking got everybody surprised. Excited maybe to come back in. Tilly and some of her kittens decided to go outside and see what's going on. And I know that Discord is having some issues today. So it'd be good if I started a little close-up so everybody get a chance to see this since I can't share even photos over there right now. Oh, Tilly. Tilly just disappeared. Tilly really wanted to go out in the cat run, so I opened the door for her, and she went right out. And then Shire followed, and then Morgan and Clyde, and Clyde's come back in. I know QP has been out there even before. She went out there a couple days ago with her mom when it was actually nice out. Today it's not that nice out. It's a little chilly. It's below 50 degrees, but it's above freezing, so it's not too bad. And they're floofy kittens, so they're enjoying themselves. I think this is the first time that Shire and Morgan have been out. Oh, Shire's beautiful in that sun. Look at that boy. Very floofy, too. He's dressed for the weather. There's a lot of noise going on behind me. Oh, Clyde's playing on the inside tree, along with QP. Shire's come back in. Hi, Shire. Shire, hi. Hey, bud. We're over here. Okay, well, he's more interested in what his family's doing in the tree. What are you guys doing? Clyde, what's with all the noise? Tilly's just come back in, which means Morgan's probably not going to be too far behind. Or maybe she is. Hi, Morgie. Are you coming back in too? I didn't think you'd want to be out there all by yourself now. Well, I guess she's not in a giant hurry to get back in. That's a good sign. Oh, now Tilly's thinking about going back out, I think. Go ahead, it's all right. I don't mind. No? All right. It is kind of chilly out there. So, what's news this morning? I started this in a hurry because the kids were out there and I wanted you to get a chance to see that. So I haven't given even the minimum thought to what I need to talk about other than that. I tell you, there's one thing I wanted to say before I forget. I wanted to apologize for something about yesterday's close-up stream. Which is that I said a word I wouldn't normally use. I wasn't thinking. There's no excuse. But I said heck, except not heck. And I know it's not the worst word in the world that I used, but it is the kind of language that we try to watch here at the Kitten Academy. So my apologies for that. I wanted to make sure I said I'm sorry. Hi, Morgie. Are you going to come back in so I can close the door? No? Oh, Tilly just ran over here. All right, I don't know what's going on. The cats have the last couple days, everybody's just been a little bit hyper. I think you guys, if you watched the mailbag on Saturday, you saw Maggie was just running around like crazy. And yesterday, the kids got the tissue pit, and they were having a ball with that. And Tilly's been running around. Maggie's been running around again this morning. Ari has been begging for attention all morning. And Custard's taking every opportunity to run out of his room. Speaking of Custard, he's doing a lot better right now. And as far as getting along with everybody, he did start a little scuffle this morning and had to go to his room. But we've been able to have him out around the house for longer and longer periods of time before fights start. And that's been good. I think it's been good for him, and it makes me feel a little better about having him around. It's a little further down outside than inside. The floor outside is a little lower than the one inside, so that's why she had to do all that jumping to get up to the door. All right, now everybody's in, so we can let this close. There we go. They haven't figured out how to open it yet, so if it's not open, they won't go out. And it's not so much that I want them to see it, but I just don't want that cold air coming in here right now. So here's little QP. Look at those blue eyes. You look real concerned about the fact I'm pushing all these little leaves around to get the camera in here. Okay. I don't know why you look so concerned this morning. Such in concerns, QP. Oh, don't roll over there. He's just going to roll right off the edge. Why? Why so concerned? QP. Okay. I don't know when Custard started being a bully, and I don't know, we say bully because we sort of describe these things in people terms. It's hard to say, though, if he really intends to be a bully or if he really just wants to play and doesn't know how to do it appropriately. If there's, I think that's how it started, was he wanted to play and he didn't play appropriately, and so the other cats would get angry with him and then he wouldn't stop and they would feel like they were being attacked. But the trouble then is that after that happens for a while, it builds on itself. And now it's gotten to the point where, Logan can't even see him without getting upset and putting his hackles up. And then that also sets Custard off in return. And it's just a vicious cycle now where all we need is for Custard and Logan to see each other. And they each are just so tense, that the situation automatically sort of goes out of control now, without either of them really, I think, maybe necessarily intending anything. So yeah, it's hard to determine exactly when it started because it's hard to really even determine exactly how it started. But like I was saying, the good news is that we're slowly but surely making progress. And yesterday, Custard spent hours out in the house hanging around and being a good boy. And I think generally he's doing okay as long as he and Logan don't see each other. I don't actually know if Custard's going with DJ right now after all, because she left this morning and she could technically come home tonight and pick up Custard if that's what she wants to do, but she might not. So I don't even know what the plan is at the moment. Custard may just stay here. I know she kind of thought Custard should stay here because he's getting better and she wanted to have him here so that we could build on that. So I'm not sure what the plan is right now. That's the bottom line. Oh, wow, that was some leap from Shire. As you can tell, this is a laundry basket, and I've cut the bottom out of the laundry basket so that zip-up end is the top of the laundry basket. And they are having a lot of fun with it. I thought it would be more fun for them if I left it zipped shut on one end, because that makes it even more interesting to play with and roll around in. Hi, Brumbles. Who else is under there with you? Is that Clyde? Oh no, Clyde's over there playing. So this is Morgan. So little Morgan and little Brumbles. Hi, Brumbles. Brumbles, show us your whiskers. Come on. When was the last time we saw how cute your face is on a close-up? Hi. Oh, hi. Oh no. Morgan getting a swat in from behind when she's got the opportunity. That's what I get for distracting Brumbles. Brumbles. Brumbellini. Okay. One more look. Look at those whiskers. Oh no. Oh no, it's the worst. So yesterday we brought them up. DJ was home for the weekend, and we brought them up to the master bedroom for some playtime and to hang out for a little while. And that was a real good experience for them. And DJ was watching a very, very loud movie with frequent explosions, and our sound system up there is pretty good. And every time that it would get loud and bassy and there would be explosions going off, the kittens would panic just a little bit. But over the course of the movie, they started to get used to it, and they realized we weren't reacting and that everything was fine. And that was a real good experience. That's exactly one of the reasons that we do it, is so that they can get exposed to those sorts of, like TV sounds and the loud things that we can't normally have on the stream, and become accustomed to that sort of thing. And so that was a good experience that way. I think it really worked out for them. And we also, DJ was giving them all treats. We were giving them baby food, and we knew that they all liked that quite a bit. She's training them to not bite her finger, but just to lick on it when she has the baby food, which is a lesson they all need a little more practice on. And surprisingly, QP was all about it. She, in fact, was the one that was most excited for the baby food, and she would growl, and if one of the other kittens would come close while she was eating it, she would swat at them and to get them to back off so that she could have it all for herself, which was only surprising because, as you recall, when QP was just a little bit younger, she would turn her nose up and actually run away from the baby food like it was the most disgusting thing she'd ever smelled. And now she's like, oh, this is the best. So she's really done a 180 as far as that goes. Yeah, so they had a good time up there. They played, they ran around, they hid under the sheets when the movie got loud. And it was a good time was had by all. So. Oh wow, Tilly just got chased out of the room by Clyde. Cute. She's being playful today. She's talking to her kids about playing and encouraging them to chase her around and just be silly. And that's good. It's good to see you coming out of your shell a little bit, Tilly. I think that the way that we've gotten her to slow down on the nursing has been helpful too. We left her out all by herself all night. Well, I say by herself, with the faculty. And the first time that we tried to do that, she just got so swollen from not nursing her kids that it was a real burden for her. But last night she did pretty well, and by the time morning came around, she wanted to nurse her kids, of course, but she wasn't all swollen and painful, which was very good, much improved. So I feel like we're really on the right course all over right now. It's good stuff. Speaking of nursing, we should go upstairs and see how the new kids are doing. Little Truffles, fancy feasters. These kids are having too much fun, though. What's up, Shire? Oh, he's attacking the camera now. Okay, buddy. Morgan. Morgan, you are just too floofy. So, Morgan, there's Brumby, there's Shire, and I think the others may be in the litter box. So let's head upstairs. Oh, and Tilly's having some food. And somebody's in the litter box. Clyde is, and who knows where Cupie is right now. She could be anywhere. Oh, she's still in the tree. Cupie, you taking it easy? Did you have too much fun this morning? That's fine. You deserve a nap once in a while. Oh, you look tired. You look tired out. Oh, little poopy Cupie. Okay. All right, now let's go upstairs now that we bothered her again. All right, we'll go the long way around. I am going to stop here for just a minute to hand sanitize for the kittens. I saw a question about adopting two kittens together, boy and girl, or two younger cats who are unrelated and never met. Any advice? Always, if you adopt siblings that have lived together, they're going to get along really well automatically, and it won't be any issues. But if the kittens that you're looking at are young, less than 6 months, they're going to acclimate really easily to each other as well, and probably get along just fine. If they're older cats, then that's where you need to start using techniques to introduce them carefully. So the bottom line is, my advice is, take the ones that you like better, especially if they're both young. Even if the ones that haven't met, if they're young, take the ones you think that you like better. They're going to get along with you better, and the rest you'll sort it out. Hey, what are you doing? You coming out here to say hi to me? Is that what you're doing? Oh, capsized. Oh no. So this is Champagne, the little boy, I believe, I think. Is it? Now we gotta check. I gotta check compared to the other one. Yes, okay, that's okay. We got it. Yes, I was right the first time. This is Champagne, the little boy. Hey, little Champagne, little boy Champagne. And so this is the girl, who is Saffron. I'm pretty sure. I think. It can be awfully hard to tell those two apart just by looking. Even if you can, on the camera, it's even harder than it is in person. In person, it's a little bit easier. No, but it's getting harder. The saffron is starting to develop a little bit of more white, I think. But I think you can see the difference there. There's very little white in between her eyes on her forehead. You see that? And this one, there's a little more, right? So that's how I tell them apart. And I know it can be very difficult. I've got them both out here on my lap. There we go. So that's Saffron with the less or little to no white on her forehead. And that is Champagne, or Champ. And then we've also got a third orange kitten over there who has even more obvious white, and that one is Caviar. He's in the middle of nursing though, so I just thought I would let him do that first. And then obviously our black and white one is Macadamia Nut. Right there. Oh, let's see. Can we get a good camera angle on this guy? He keeps moving his head. So their mom, Truffle, has been a complete sweetheart, and I just couldn't believe that this morning I came in here and she was sitting out in the room like she likes to do. She just sits out there by herself sometimes and gets a break from her kittens. And I came in, I picked her up, I put her in my lap, and she just wanted to snuggle and purr and sit in my lap. And she's just the sweetest that way. Just a wonderful little lap cat. And purrs and purrs and purrs. You looking for something, Mac? Well, it's real good that they've decided to come in and all nurse. That's super important. It's also important for me to know their weights, so and that'll give us a chance to have a look at them. So let's do that. We'll have to take them away from nursing one at a time to get that done. But we'll make it work. We'll be able to put them right back when we're done. And let's see if we can go in order, which means, oh, we got to take you first, Saffron. Oh, you weren't, I don't think you were even latched on. You certainly didn't give me much trouble picking you up. These kids spend more time trying to find the right nipple than they do nursing. It's ridiculous. So that's little Saffron, weighs 6.1 ounces this morning. 6.1 sounds pretty good to me. What? Yes, you have a lot to say about it too, don't you? I hear it. Oh, you got the cutest little face. So I know I've said this before on previous close-ups, but I think it's real important for me to handle the kittens, and I know that they complain a little bit, but it's all in the end for them to be to grow up to be better kittens that like people's hands and like to be handled and enjoy their company. So it's all part of that. Plus, I need to give her a little kiss. Just 1 second here. Wow, too cute. Okay, there you go. Get right back in there, Saffron. Number 2 is Mac, if we're going to just go numerically. Macadamia nut. Oh, you were nursing, and I pulled you off a nipple. Sorry about that, buddy. Do you have a little tiny booger on your nose? Hang on. I'm going to use the scruff to get him to hold still for 1 second, I think, if that'll work. Yeah, I think you do. I think you do, buddy. All right, well, we'll try to clean that up in just a second. Oh, he's like, I want out of here. 5.2, you are gonna be the tiny one in this class, aren't you? Let's double check that. Yeah, 5.2. Well, Mac, you are well behind your brothers and sister. That's okay, you're gaining, so that's what counts. We'll get you there. You get a little kiss too. All right. All right. So third up, we need Champ. Where's Champ? Are you Champ? No, you're not Champ. You're Saffron again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Saffron. Here. You must be Champ then. Yes, you are. All right, buddy. So there's Champagne. Right there, 6.4. Quite a difference between Mac and Champ, huh? Yeah, you said it. Okay, tiny Champ. Aww. Yeah, you have a very happy belly. Okay. All right, and finally, let's take number 4, who is Caviar. Caviar, you gotta let go, pal. Oh, there we go, okay. And you can clearly see the difference on the face there. The white on Caviar's face goes all the way up. Yes, and Caviar also likes to yell the most. Don't you, little buddy? 6.0, all right. Not bad. Oh, wait, it says 5.9 now. Let's get a second opinion. I'll take you off of there for a second. Hi. Hi. All right, second opinion. Yes, we're going to go with 6.0. Good enough. Hi, bud. Oh, you are so strong, too. Very strong. What are you saying, buddy? You have a lot to talk about. Your mom doesn't mind at all. She's just like, no, you've got to deal with the babysitter. Sorry. Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay. All right, we'll send you back over there. There you go. There you go. Of course, Truffle is the mom. She's beautiful. She's got real silky fur, and she is the tiniest little cat. Because I feel like, as I pick her up and snuggle with her this morning, I feel like she's got a real good body weight for her size. You know, she doesn't feel skinny like some of the other mom cats have. But she weighs 6.25 pounds last time I checked, which is very, very small. I don't know if I said something else. Truffle is her name. So she feels she's a very, very tiny little cat, but I think healthy. She seems very healthy and very happy, and glad about everything that she's doing. And she's being a great mom, and she's taking good care of the kids. And she's a fantastic lap cat. She's probably the best lap cat that we've had all year, as far as just loves to sit in the lap and snuggle for as long as you'll let her, and voluntarily too. Like I said, most of the other mom cats will do that, but I've had to sort of train them and encourage them, and she didn't take any encouragement at all. Oh, you got to fight over those nipples. Oh my goodness, there's only 8 of them and 4 of you, so definitely got to fight. Well, thank you all for joining me this morning for this close-up. And as usual, if you want to continue to watch these kittens and the kittens downstairs, you can tune into the Kitten Academy live stream right here on YouTube. Also, if you're curious about these kittens being born, I just uploaded the archive of the morning of their birth from the Kitten Academy live stream on YouTube, so you can find that on our channel as well if it's something you feel like watching. I do remember that she yelled quite a bit when she had her first baby, so it's going to get loud in there for a minute, but it was a very good, smooth delivery. Everything went very well. So if you felt like watching one, that might be a good one to choose. And yeah, hey, that's it. So I'll see you tomorrow for another close-up, and until then, you can check out the Kitten Academy live stream. All right, have a good one, everybody.